Welcome. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create these shapes. Alright, if you take a closer look at what we'll be creating, you will see that these are just the combination of circle and rectangle with a little bit of masking. So alright, let's get started. Now let's start with this one because this one looks simple. So now to get started, let's add a cycle. So go here and add a cycle. Let's give it darker color. Now let's make sure that this cycle is aligned perfectly at the center of the composition. So go to your move and transform, click here and reset location. Okay, make sure you always do this so that it saves you a lot of headache. Now the next step is let's add a rectangle. So click and add a rectangle. Don't resize, don't scale. Now let's go to our move and transform once again, click here and reset the location. So both our cycle and our rectangle is perfectly aligned at the center of the composition. So our next step is we want to reduce the size of this rectangle. We want to half the size. So in order to do that, you might think what you need to do is go to your scale and start scaling down the rectangle. That's not what we're going to do. So in order to reduce the size of this rectangle by half its size, let's undo what we've done here, go back and let's go to edit shape. Now if you look at the size, both x and y's value is 100 and we say we want to half the size. So what we need to do is bring it down the value by half its size. That's 50, then 50. Alright, so you can see we have successfully bring down the size of this rectangle by half its size. So the next thing we need to do, we need to go to our move and transform, and now let's move our cycle. Now watch out for these red lines. So take a look at this. So you see, now it's telling me that yes, this rectangle is touching with this cycle, and let me move it to the other side. Now you can see. So what this red line is showing me is that this point of the rectangle is touching the cycle, and this point of the rectangle is also touching the cycle. This is what we want. So now you can see if I change the color of the rectangle to black also, you can see we successfully get this shape. Alright, it's not aligned the way we want. Yeah, we can flip that later, don't worry. So now let's create this other shape. Now this other shape is a combination of this one with an extra rectangle and cycle. So let me show you how. So what we need to do, let's duplicate this one. We don't need to recreate it again. Click here and duplicate these two layers. Then let's move this one up. You can turn off this layer for now. We'll turn it on later. So in order to create this one, what we need to do is simple. Now let's duplicate this cycle. So click on it, go here and duplicate the layer. Alright, click on the one you just duplicated. Let's change the color so that we can see what we are doing here. Choose this one. So the next thing is we want to reduce the size of this cycle also by half its size. We want to reduce it by half its size. So what we need to do, simple, go to our edit shape and we'll bring down the value of this x and y by half its size from 100 to 50. So you click on it, make it 50 here and also 50 here. So now the next thing we need to do, we'll go to our move and transform and let's bring down the position. Now this is also showing us that the edge of this cycle is touching with the edge of this rectangle. Now let's move it. Now you see, now the red line is telling us that this point of the cycle is now aligned with this point of the rectangle. Same with this point. So that's the first step. Now the second thing we need to do, now let's click on this, on the rectangle, that is this rectangle, and let's duplicate it. So go here and duplicate it. Now what we need to do again is we need to half the size of this rectangle. We need to further reduce the size. So we need to go to our edit shape again and bring it down from 50 to 25. So make this one 25 and this one also 25. Okay. Alright, let's change the color so that we can see what we are doing here. Let's give it red. So the next thing, let's go to our move and transform, and let's also try and position it. So let's bring it down watch out for this red line. It's a very useful indicator. Now let's move it like this. Boom. So now it's showing us that this rectangle is aligned here and it's also aligned here and it's perfectly aligned here. So the next thing we need to do is we need to create this shape. So how do we go about doing that? So let's bring this cycle, let's bring it top. You can see already this red rectangle is already giving us the shape we're looking for. So how do we achieve this? So before we do anything, let's try and recreate this cycle. So in order to do that, let's click on this our cycle 1, copy, and let's duplicate it again. So let's duplicate the layer. So click on the one you duplicated, go to your color and fill, and let's give it a different color so that you can see what we are doing. So go to your move and transform, go to your scale, and let's bring it down a little bit. So this is up to you. You can scale it down the way you want. So I'm okay around this point. So what we need to do now, we need to mask this cycle from this rectangle. So in order to do that, let's click and hold this tool, and you can see we have options here. This one is to group, while this tool is for masking. So if we click on this one, let's click on it. You can see it's not giving us what we want. So let's turn this layer off for now. You can see it's not giving us what we want. This is not what we want. So let's undo. Let's undo this. So let's click on it again, and let's click on this one. You can see this one now gives us what we want. So when you select two layers, it's going to give you 3 different options. It's either you want to group or you want to mask the layers. So now we have subtract the cycle from this rectangle. Now what we need to do now is simple. Let's select both these points that will subtract, and this one and this one. Don't select this one. This one is a separate. This is a separate shape. Now let's group them together. So click here to group. So you can now click on this and let's give all of them the same color. You can see. So you can go about doing that. That's fine. So you can see we've now created this shape. And you can see it's very simple. All you just need to do is to move around your rectangle and your cycle and make sure you scale them down proportionally to get what you want. Alright. So now we want to make sure that when we move this shape, we want this one to follow along. So now to do that, click on this, go to your parenting and click the group 1 to parent it. So now when we move the group 1, this layer follows it. So that's fine. So let's position it around somewhere here. So let's turn on our 2 layers. So all we need to do, let's also click, align the 2 of them and group them. Now let's move it. But it's not perfectly aligned, it's not looking the way we want. It's simple. In order to change this, just click on it, click here, and let's flip it. No, not vertically, let's flip it horizontally. Alright, so go to your scale, let's scale it down. Let's position it around somewhere here. Okay, let's do the same thing for this one also, somewhere here. Alright, so now let's just add our pictures. This one we're going to make use of clipping marks. So what we need to do, let's bring in our picture. Go to media, and let me bring in this one first. So let me scale it down, and reposition it. Now let's bring it above the layer we want to clip it with. Click on it, go here and create clipping marks. You can see, as simple as that. So you can still go to the picture layer and still resize it and reposition it the way you want. So that's fine. Around somewhere is okay by me. So now let's bring in the other one, a picture. I'm going to use this one. So go to your move and transform and let's reposition it, scale it down. So let's bring it above the layer we want to clip it with, which is this one. And click on it, go here and create clipping marks. So this is okay by me, but you can still go and move it around. It's fine. So now the last shape. So go here, go to your media, and I want to use this one. So let's let's scale it down. Scale it down. So let's reposition it around somewhere here. Alright, so click on the layer, go here and create clipping marks. Okay, so that's how you go about creating these shapes. I hope you learned one or two from this tutorial. Please, if you do, you can like, or you can check the link in the description and follow either our WhatsApp or Telegram group, or follow us on YouTube. Thank you, and we'll keep posting more tutorials like this.